Okay, this is about how to make a splash screen for your Android device or for Windows PC. So the first thing you want to do is go to your change the global game settings. Alright, and then for Windows, you want to get rid of this splash screen for Game Maker, because you don't want to present your game with their logo. So I would just upload a 3300 by 1991. So 3300 by 1991, and that size works great on my Android device, and for the computer, it scales it out to the right scaling where it doesn't look so stretched. It looks equal, going left to right to top to bottom. So just update that to a black 3300 by 1991. And so you want to do that because Game Maker, when you play the game right away, it will show their logo for a couple of seconds, like 1-2 seconds, and then it'll go away, and it's not enough to read it. So you want to get rid of that, and you want to add your own. So you first want to make that black. Then you add your game title, of course, and your version, and your company name, and description of your game. And you add your icon. And probably just keep all this the same for right now. Keep ratios the same. And then you upload your images. This is when you install a game to on your computer. You want to add your images here using these sizes. And then do not mess with any of the installer NIS scripts, because if you mess with this code right here, it messes up the game. It won't even install on your computer. So don't mess with any of the runner installing. Don't mess with this script at all. You can mess with the license agreement. You can change this. You can change any of this information right here and make it your own. But do not mess with the installer NSI script, because then it'll mess up your game. You can't even play it. It won't install and mess up. Alright. You can change these if you wanted to. I mean, you can say allow player to resize game and then start in full mode if you wanted to, but the rest of it you don't need checked. Allow, do that, and then start and maybe I'll just do the keep ratios the same, keep it full screen, allow, and then just have this checked. Have this checked, the pixels, and allow player to resize game window and change it to full screen, scaling, full scaling, or keep aspect ratios the same, I guess. I don't know. I would keep it there, I guess. Allow switching to full screen. Yeah, keep that checked too. Alright. And then go back to your global settings again and go to your Android device. Update the splash to a black square 3300 by 1991. So those dimensions. Like I said, those dimensions, it makes sure that your screen is going to be stretched the correct length and width for the PC and the Android. And then you want to add your name of the game, and then the name here is your game title as well. Make sure there's no spaces. Keep it. And you want to check the landscape. Keep all this checked, and update your icons for your game. Then the graphics, you want to change it to 24-bit. Change this to any device support. Make that check for pixels. Change the size output 2048 by 2048. You could do 1024 by 1024. Like on older devices, you may want to do 1024 by 1024, or maybe even 512 by 512. But this will affect your quality of the game. It might be blurry if you have it at 1024 by 1024. So it's better to keep it at 20 by 48 by 20 by 48 because it's crisp. The images are crisp. But like I said, for older devices, you may want to go to 1024 by 1024 or 512 by 512, so it will run on the old device, and it won't be slow and sluggish. If you keep it on 20 by 48 by 20 by 48, it might run sluggish. But you should have an updated, device at all times anyway. So I would just keep it at 20 by 48 by 20 by 48. But for older devices, 1024 by 1024 or 512 by 512. But like I said, it's going to affect the sharpness of the image as well as, and it might run faster, but the quality of the image may not be as sharp. Amazon links, just check. Don't have them checked. Do not have them checked. Permissions, don't have them checked either. You don't need those checked either. Alright. Don't do both because then it'll rotate. The device will rotate from portrait to landscape. You want to make sure it's locked to landscape. Okay. So I have in room 0, I have a logo here of your splash screen. This is the background image, and it's 3300 by 1991. That's the width and height of it. Just create a background, import it in there. Then you want to go to your backgrounds tab, then go to here and check backgrounds. Alright, and then this image right here is a fade in. Well, actually, let me talk about this right here first. The screen box here is your object timer. So you want to say, go to add event, go to create, then go to your main 2 tab, drag over a timer, say room_speed, and this is an asterisk. Shift 8 will do the asterisk on your keyboard, and do 4 seconds, and then alarm 0. Then you go to add event, go to alarm 0, and then you want to say go to next room. Go to next room. Drag that over there. So after 4 seconds, it's going to jump to the next room. That's what's going to happen. So it's going to display your splash screen for 4 seconds. You can change this to 8 if you wanted to. It's up to you if you want to show your splash longer. I know on my splash screen I have a link on mine, so but 4 seems to be good for it. I'll just do 6 for right now, and keep it visible. And then this fade in box, do a create. Then you want to drag over a coded sheet, control tab. Then you want to say fade equals 1, then speed equals 0. This will fade it in at 1 second, I believe. And then you go to do a step event, drag over a coded sheet, and you're going to say fade minus equals 0.1, image underscore alpha equals fade. If fade equals 0, then destroy. So it's going to, you can change this if you wanted to, like you can change this to like 1, or you can change this to like 0.6 or whatever. It will slow it down. I believe it does slow it down when you change the numbers. If you do 1, and it fades in real quick. So you do like 9, maybe it should fade in slower, and then it's going to be destroyed once the fade hits 0. It's going to destroy that fade in. Depth's going to be minus 1000. You want to make sure that's in front. Alright, so let's try this out and see what happens here. Goes to the next room. So I just scale this down here so you can see it. I'll do it again here so you can see the whole thing. But with the measurements 3300 by 1991, that is the correct size that you can use. So, and then it's going to show your logo. I'm using my mouth to hold down the image here so it goes slower. I'm just showing you how it looks. And when I let go of the mouse, it'll go to the next room. I was just trying to scale the screen down so you could see the whole thing. And that's how you do it. That's how you do a splash without using the Game Maker logo. Alright, so I will upload this to YouTube and I'll give you the GMX file so you can download it to your computer and mess around with it. And thanks for watching.